Hello and welcome to Peter's Got Cars. Today we have this 21 plate high specification BMW 3 Series petrol plug-in hybrid. We'll run through some of the high specification as we go around the vehicle. Car's just had the one owner from new, maintained to a high standard with BMW main agent service history. As I go around the vehicle, I'll get a close up to all of the bumper corners to show you they are free from any scuffs or marks. Starting with the front of the vehicle, get as close as I can so you can see there's no stone chips of any note. That is the case all the way along the front of the vehicle. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, the only thing I can see, a couple of minute stone chips. Just put my fingernail next to them just so you can see how insignificant they are. Have to be very close to even notice them at all. As I said, front of the car really couldn't be any better. Again, bumper corner free from any scuffs or marks. Just point out, as part of the high specification, car's got the front and rear parking sensors, also has the rear view camera to assist with parking. As I go around the vehicle, I'll get a close up to all of the alloy wheels, starting with the passenger front alloy wheel, struggling to see any marks at all. Car has a full set of premium branded Michelin tyres fitted, always a sign of a very well maintained vehicle, as you would expect from a car with BMW main agent service history. While I'm low down, just point out there's no marks or damage to the passenger sill. Easy to go over a high curb, mark or damage the sill. Absolutely not the case with this BMW. Can't see anything negative to point out on the passenger front wing. Both of the mirror covers free from any scuffs or marks. It is worth noting we have all of our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer just to make sure the vehicle is mechanically correct and correct on the road. As you can see from the yellow window sticker, this BMW has already passed that inspection. So if you are interested in the vehicle, go to our website to view the inspection report. Looking down the entire passenger side of the vehicle, very straight. There is a very minor parking dent which we are aware of, which I'll point out in a second. Fortunately hasn't chipped or marked the paintwork, so I can confirm we will have that completely removed before collection or delivery. Passenger front door, struggling to see anything negative to point out at all. Get a close up underneath the passenger door handle to highlight there's no marks or scratches. Can be common, particularly on the front doors. All the passenger door edge really nice, can't spot any chips, again can be quite common. Moving on to the rear door, there isn't anything to mention other than the minor parking dent, so just point that out. Just put my fingernail next to it. Very minor, can easily be missed. You can only see it from certain angles, but I reiterate again, hasn't chipped or marked the paintwork, so I can confirm our paintless dent removal specialist will have that completely removed. Rest of the door, as I said, I'm struggling to see anything to mention. Once again, no marks underneath the handle, no chips to the door edge. Onto this rear panel, there isn't anything to mention. Alloy wheel, exactly the same as the passenger front. Can't see a single mark at all. So passenger side of the vehicle, other than that very minor parking dent which will be completely removed, I really can't see anything to mention. Inside the car could not be any better. Just get a close up to the wing and edge of the passenger seat. Really no sign of any wear to point out to the leather. As part of the high specification, the front seats are heated. Car's had the genuine BMW overmats fitted from new, so there's absolutely no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells. Get a close up to the passenger footwell to highlight that. Also, just get a close up to the passenger step. Sometimes people drag the feet going into a vehicle, mark the paintwork on the step. Not the case with this BMW. Just lean across and show you the driver's seat from the passenger angle. Also, you see plenty of cars where you look in from the driver's side, seat looks fine, then when you look across from the passenger angle, driver's seat looks really worn and out of shape. Not the case with this 3 Series Tourer. Couldn't be better from either angle. And then just get a close up to the center console. Sometimes people jump in, put keys, coffee cups on the center console, end up marking the console. As you can see, not the case with this BMW. Repeating myself, couldn't be better inside. Got the virtual cockpit, satellite navigation as part of the high specification. No problem with any of the door cards, as I'll show you as we go around the vehicle. Will add as well, there's no unwanted odours with the car, no smells of smoke or pets. Seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly been sat in. Just get a close up to the edge of the seat to highlight again. No sign of any wear, no kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the front seats. Can also be common. No problems with any of the door cards. It's round to the rear of the vehicle. As I mentioned at the start of the video, all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. Also get a close up to the centre of the bumper. Easy to park a little bit too close to someone or something, mark the centre of the bumper, but again, not the case. Also easy to back over a high curb, something like that, scuff the underside, get very low down so you can see. Again, absolutely not the case. Onto the tailgate of the car. Struggling to see anything negative to point out at all. It's got the power opening and closing tailgate as part of the high specification. Inside the luggage compartment could not be any better, all nice and clean. Sometimes people buy these practical estate vehicles for the large luggage compartment, subsequently end up loading in big items a little bit carelessly, scuffing the plastics, marking the top of the bumper. As you can see, not the case with this BMW. Just get a close up to the trims, top of the bumper, just to highlight how nice that section is. Really is a cherished example. They are the genuine mats, fitted from new, done the job, protected all the carpets, still with the car. It's got both charging cables, so it's got the fast charger and also the 3-pin plug. Bumper corner again, free from any scuffs. Looking down the driver's side of the vehicle, struggling to see any parking dents. Alloy wheel, exactly the same as the other tour body, showing you can't see any scuffs or signs of curbing at all. Onto this rear panel, certainly no scratches or parking dents to point out. I'm struggling to see even the most minor of stone chips. I really am. All the door edge nice again underneath the handle, exactly the same. Rest of the door, can't see anything to mention. Do want to take it into the vehicle from both sides just so I can show you all the steps, edge of the seats. As I've already said, seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly been sat in. Just get close up to the edge of the seat to highlight that again. No kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the driver's seat. No problem with any of the carpets. Those genuine mats protected all of them. No problem with any of the door cards. If there's going to be any marks underneath one of the handles, for obvious reasons, usually the drivers, but just get a close up to show you absolutely not the case with this BMW. Same with the chips on the door edge, struggling to see any. Just to mention, the cap is missing on the driver's door handle. That is just the cap which covers the keyhole as such. That has been ordered from BMW, so that will be fitted to the vehicle before collection or delivery. Into the vehicle from the driver's side. Again, for obvious reasons, if one of the seats going to be worn, usually the driver's, just get a close up to the edge and wing, just to show you absolutely not the case. Could not be any better. All the leather on the steering wheel really nice as well. No problems with any of the carpets. Get close up to the driver's footwell to highlight that. No marks or scratches to the center console from this side either. And then just show you the driver's door card. Sometimes driver rests their arm on that section, gets a little bit warm, but again, not the case with this BMW. Both mirror covers free from any scuffs. Driver's front wing, again, can't see anything to mention. And the final alloy wheel. As I've gone around all four of the alloy wheels, I am struggling to see any marks at all. While I'm low down, again, just point out driver's sill, same as the passengers, free from any marks or damage. It really is a cherished example. Going around the entire vehicle, other than some very minor stone chips to the front of the car, really am struggling to see anything to mention. And of course, that minor parking dent, which I have pointed out, and I just confirm again, will be completely removed before collection or delivery. So if you are interested in this BMW, would recommend going to our website to view the 128-point AA inspection report. We also have finance calculators on our website, so if you are interested in any additional funding to purchase this BMW, you can pop to our website, model a finance quote and apply for finance directly through our site. We guarantee the lowest rate of finance coming direct to ourselves. So if you are thinking of financing the car through an outside finance company or finance broker, please get in touch with ourselves first for the guaranteed lowest rate of finance. Both PCP and hire purchase available on this BMW. We also have free finance eligibility checkers on our site. So if you're unsure whether you'll be approved on finance and at what rates, you can do a free eligibility check. Tells you straight away your chances of approval and at what rate. But we guarantee the lowest rate coming direct to ourselves, so any financing needs or wants, please get in touch with ourselves first. We have very low rate prime finance, but we also deal with a number of specialist lenders and broker partners who guarantee the lowest rate if you have had a few issues with your finances in the past. So any financing needs at all, please just get in touch. Likewise, if you require any further information about the car at all, just been around the vehicle one final time just to make sure I haven't missed anything. And I say again, really is a cherished example. That very minor parking dent will be removed, and just the driver's door cap handle fitted there. And other than that, I really can't see anything to mention. Credit to the people who've owned the car from new. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch the video. Hopefully you did find it helpful. If you need any further information, need a finance quote, assistance with an application, part exchange quote, anything at all, please get in touch. Hopefully you found the video helpful.